Hey, good morning, Bulldog Nation. I got an interview that I'm very excited to share with you all. This person is a secret member of the Arvada High School Bulldog Nation, in that a lot of people don't know she exists and what she does. And I can tell you, as one of our social workers, she's a treasure. Laura Monreal, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Laura, could you describe, as a community and family connections liaison, what your job was before the coronavirus challenge?
Before all of this started, my job was to help identify and support with sharing resources and information with our students and families that are living in transitional situations.
Okay, transitional situations. We know what that means, but I'm not sure the nation does.
Well, for transitional situations is essentially a homeless type situation. So living in hotels or motels, staying in your vehicle, shelters, transitional housing programs. If you're staying with friends or family due to financial hardship or loss of housing, that would also be considered living in transition.
Yeah, so in some ways, certainly from an or an economics perspective, are some of our kids who are struggling, families who are struggling the worst. Yeah. So how has your role changed since the coronavirus has kind of impacted us?
Well, when this started, our first role was to ensure that all of our identified students in transition were receiving their devices and internet access to be able to complete their schoolwork. Since probably this last week, we went back to our regular duties of verifying students and helping with resources and getting all that information out as much as possible.
I wonder what community resources exist out there for our families, whether they're struggling with, being a transitional situation or being homeless, whether they're facing that challenge or not. What resources should our community be aware of?
I have a list that I would like to share. I don't know how I can get that to you, if it's just a matter of emailing um, to share or not, but it's the Jeffco Schools grab and go sites is a big one. The Salvation Army, all of their locations, I'm being told, are having an overabundance of food boxes. So if you're in need of those, all you have to do is go to the closest main building to you. And I even have the link to the website to find that location. No questions asked. They just ask for name, phone number, and address, and they'll give you a food box. They don't want that stuff to spoil. They sometimes get fresh produce. They sometimes get bread. So there's a lot of things available out there. I have a list of several other food resources. They're right now, to the best of my knowledge, serving kids. Our Jeffco clothing bank is currently closed due to the stay-at-home orders, but we do have a clothing option through Clothing to Kids through Denver. We also have a resource for rental assistance through the Action Center, utility assistance through the Action Center, um, and then there's some other general resources out there for internet and other needs. We also have a good resource that came through the Colorado Department of Education that helps with other things like helping parents with homeschooling, helping to how to speak to your kids about what's going on, especially for the younger kiddos, different options like that. So there is an abundance of great resources out there, and I have put together a page with all that information to share.
If you can get that to me, I'll make sure it goes on this Facebook page. I'll make sure it goes on our school Facebook page, and I'll make sure it goes on our school website.
Okay.
So if you can get that to me, we will get it out to Bulldog Nation. Hey, I don't want to take a lot of your time, but with a minute or two left here, what would you like to say to our school community as we face this challenge together?
I would like to remind everybody that this is just a moment in time, and we will all get through this. And when it's over, we're all going to celebrate our seniors, all of the great successes this school year, and just stay strong, Bulldogs, because we all got this.
Once again, Laura, I need to tell you how much we appreciate the work you do to support our school community. Again, you give me those resources, we'll get them out. This is the way we wrap up all of these interviews, Laura. Stay strong, stay calm, stay kind, and no Bulldog stands alone.
That's right.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate what you do. Keep it up, okay?
You're welcome. Thank you for all you do as well.
All right. Thank you, Laura.